All right, welcome back to the KFYR Plus News Desk. And today we are joined by actor and advocate Holly Robinson Pete and former NFL quarterback Rodney Pete to discuss a condition millions struggle talking about. That is overactive bladder. They're sharing their personal journey to break stigma and encourage open conversations. Welcome to the both of you today. Appreciate your time.
Thank you for
Thank you for having us.
Rodney, let's start with you. What inspired you to start sharing your symptoms about OAB now?
Well, I've not been shy to share a lot of things, but I got a big nudge from my wife that my OAB symptoms were getting worse as I got older. And if I'm honest with myself, they actually were. And I neglected them. And, you know, it's something as a man you just deal with, especially as you get older. You're like, oh, it's my health. It's just, I'm getting older. It's just going to be there. I'm going to deal with it. I got to go to the bathroom 10, 15 times a day. It's normal. Well, it may not be normal. And you should go check that out and go see your doctor. So I got a nudge from Holly, said, you need to go see the doctor and maybe he can prescribe something for you that's going to help you with your overactive bladder. And sure enough, I was diagnosed with OAB and he recommended Tessa, and it's been working with me and my symptoms have gotten better.
For men who may be hesitant, Rodney, for bringing this up, what would you want them to know about the importance of having this conversation with not only their loved ones, but of course a doctor?
I would like them to know that they're not alone. You know, first of all, there are 33 million Americans are experiencing OAB symptoms. So they're not alone. And as a man, especially as you get older, you really have to take your health seriously. And so I would encourage, if there's anything that you are suspecting might be going on with you, go see your doctor. And when it comes to OAB, it is treatable.
Holly, how did your own OAB experience help you encourage Rodney to get care?
Right, so 4 years ago, I was diagnosed with OAB, and I was sitting around with some girlfriends, and we were talking about, our health and wellness, and I thought, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom all the time. I have these urgency, frequency, leakage episodes, like it was bad, and I was like, oh, I'm sure it's just menopause. It's what we go through at our age. And one of my girlfriends was like, no, that sounds like OAB. Like, how often are you going to bed? Like, she started asking me all these questions. So she goes, go talk to your doctor. So I listened to her, went to talk to my doctor. I get diagnosed with OAB. I'm prescribed Tessa. It improves my symptoms. And then I'm looking at my husband and I'm like, wait a second, he's got the same symptoms. And so, we're 30 years in, right? And I'm like, okay, we're empty nesters now. We're trying to do things and go places and travel. And it's so disruptive to have OAB. It really can be disruptive in your life. And so I was making progress and he was kind of slowing me down a little bit.
It was getting worse.
So that's when I was like, listen, honey, you need to go. I gave that gentle nudge, that 30-year marriage nudge, and said, hey, hon, just go check it out and just talk to the doctor. And he did, and I'm so glad he did.
Can I ask you both, what lifestyle changes or treatments have made the biggest difference for you?
Well, for me, it's been Tessa. It's been Tessa. And I want to say that, with any prescription, there are potential side effects. The most common side effect of Tessa are headache, UTI, nasal congestion, sore throat, runny nose, diarrhea, nausea, and upper respiratory tract infection. But for us, it's been important to treat it and have these conversations. There is this stigma, as you guys spoke about, with women and men about your health and wellness and being embarrassed to talk about something. We've never been embarrassed to talk about things in our life. We feel like we didn't see other people advocating, so we wanted to do that. And I would send people to timetogo.com to get more information. But it has just, you talked about different things in our lives. I mean, we go to concerts, we go to a lot of sports events, we're a sports family, and just not having to get up and go to the bathroom several times, missing half the concert, missing a great play has been great.
Rodney, how do you hope your advocacy will change the conversation around OAB?
I just hope that more men talk about it and more men are open about what's going on with their health. And for me, I was the same way. I would be out to dinner with my friends, my buddies, and I would make excuses. Hey, I gotta make a phone call. Hey, I gotta go outside to. I'm going to get something to drink, and I'd be going to the bathroom on a regular basis, because I didn't want to talk about it, and that shouldn't be. We've got to put our male ego aside and talk about our health, because when we share it, it makes other men feel it's okay to talk about it. And so for me, sharing this news and sharing what I'm going through with my OAB hopefully helps other men out there to be comfortable to go see their doctor and figure out what's going on with them.
Yeah, Holly, are there any resources or maybe communities that you would recommend for support?
Yes, at timetogo.com, you will see a whole community of Gemtesa go-getters. We are people who understand this life. We understand, how disruptive OAB can be, and we've all, we share the same treatment. So definitely check out timetogo.com to learn more.
Perfect. And finally, what's one message that you'd like to leave with the people who may be struggling silently with OAB?
Just go have a conversation with your doctor. There's no shame in getting in front of your health and your wellness.
Rodney, Holly, thank you so much for spreading awareness, and thank you for your time today. I sure appreciate you both.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You bet. 7 minutes now past the hour. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back here to KFYR Plus.